but I have what is maybe the world's most perfect food. I don't know. Emily, do you think it's the world's most perfect food?
You know, I bet we could find a lot of people to say a very strong amen to that.
To say that. How about a little liver mush? Because the Liver Mush Festival is back in Shelby this weekend for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, 2019.
Wow, can you believe that? And of course, our good friend Emily Epley is the tourism director for Cleveland County. Good to have you here.
Thanks, I'm so happy to be here.
I am delighted to have you here with one of my favorite treats. I mean, literally, this is something that I have just loved since I was a kid. And but a lot of folks, I have found, Emily was with us the other day at noon, and I talked to a lot of people. A lot of people around here had never even heard of liver mush. Yeah. Tell me about liver mush, what it is.
Sure. So there's sort of this whole story of it coming down with folks as they migrated south, and believed to kind of come from German roots. Mm-hmm. They talk about Pennsylvania. You have different types of like scrapple, and people will fight over what's better, is it really the same? But it's basically when people ate and raised their own food, they had to use everything.
They used everything but the squeal of the pig, because this is made from pigs.
Yes.
And they do use everything.
Yes.
And Cleveland County is home to Max Liver Mush.
Correct.
They do a wonderful job. But we have other folks who make liver mush around the area right here. So
yes.
this is a hot spot for the liver mush crowd out there. And liver mush comes hot, it comes regular liver mush. What is in liver mush, would you say? I mean,
sure.
We've got spices and such. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so depending on the brand, depending on who's making it, basically the ingredients tend to be pretty much the same, but the ratio might be a little bit different. Mm-hmm. They all are a pork product, so they have, there is pig liver, there's pig meat, and it's all pulled together with cornmeal and seasonings, boiled and boiled and boiled, and it turns into this wonderful, all the flavors blend together.
Yes,
and then they pour it into what becomes these little bricks.
Yes.
I mean, these blocks. That brick makes it sound terrible, doesn't it?
I'm not going to eat a brick, but I'll eat a block of liver mush.
These fabulous little blocks. This is a pound of beautiful liver mush.
It really is.
And then people can eat it right out of the package.
You can eat it right out of the package.
You can,
like
so
this
there's
right
some
here.
for you fresh right there.
And you can fry it up,
That's
which is
correct.
how I like it best.
Yes.
My roommate in college never ate it fried. He always would just get it out of the refrigerator and cut off a big chunk of it. And then you put it in these little sandwiches here too.
Yeah.
That really makes it, and when they're crunchy, oh man.
Did we get enough crunch on it for you?
Oh, that's enough crunch right there. Now here's the problem, and I know a lot of people are sitting out there going, oh, liver mush. Over the years, we've talked about the marketing, that the name of it is sometimes off-putting to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And there's been talk of changing the name. What do you think about it, Emily?
Well, you'd probably get a lot more people willing to try it, but you're probably going to find some people that grew up with it, maybe even made it themselves through generations of family. They might give you a little bit of a challenge on it, but definitely the name does not entice some people.
This is so good, though. It really is. All right, now tell us a little bit about the festival coming up tomorrow in Shelby.
Yeah, so it's from 8:30 to 4:30. It's located around the historic Court Square, which is gorgeous, and all the big beautiful
is it
trees.
ever? Yes.
So it's very easy to get around. You basically kind of start in one place and you work your way around. Lots of great food vendors, wonderful music all day long. We're going to have a great kids area put on by Cornerstone Dental Associates, one of our local dental practices, and there's going to be so much fun stuff for the kids. A musician who's won all kinds of awards who focuses on kids music will be there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And we're going to have a kids costume parade, and then there's also the rollover pets area, which has so much. If you have furry friends and you want to bring them on.
And that's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Having been there during the last festival and seeing all the pets, and a lot of the pets are in costumes
Yes,
too.
because there's a pet costume contest and parade.
Oh, good.
So, I mean, you know, fun for everyone.
And there will be a little liver mush there, right? What are we
absolutely.
talking? Just the vendors or restaurants or what?
Yeah, so Max Liver Mush will be on site. They always have a great big line because people are so excited. They come from all over the place. And then some of our local restaurants always serve it, like Shelby Cafe. And then some of our local restaurants are doing specials, like Pleasant City Wood Fired Grill is making a breakfast pizza with eggs and cheese and featuring liver mush. So, you know, just definitely explore all the restaurants as well as all the vendors, lots of local crafts. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
I just want to say, just don't be turned off by the name.
That's right.
Liver mush, because it really is a wonderful treat. I don't know that I would eat it every day.
Sure.
But it's just a wonderful thing. So here's the Liver Mush Festival. It's in Shelby tomorrow, 8:30 to 4:30. There's a website there, the North Carolina LiverMushFestival.com. They're on Facebook. Emily, I really appreciate you coming.
Thank
appreciate
you.
you frying up some of this liver mush,
Sure,
too.
happy to do it.
It is. I think it's wonderful. I love it.
And I think the first person who comes up to me at the visitor information liver mush booth ought to tell me they saw this on WBTV, and I'll give them a free T-shirt or hat.
There you go. Do you need another reason to be there? Well, other than the liver mush. All right, so Cheryl, I'm going to finish my liver mush sandwich here, but then maybe a little dessert to top it off.
Yeah, maybe. Save me a little bit. I've only had liver mush once. It wasn't the best experience, so I'd like to try it again, John.
We're gonna make sure you get some good liver mush.
Sounds good.
Nice and crispy.
Yeah.
Nice and crispy. Thank you, guys.